What's going on, Jerome's? The 2025 NFL Draft is rapidly approaching, and the Vikings are chilling there at 24. Now, ideally, they would be able to trade down and partake of more of this bounty in day two, but a lot of teams probably see the board the same way, right? And, trading down is great, but it does take two to tango. Someone has to want to come up and give you draft capital in a draft where the meat of this class is going to be in day two. So I'm not exactly holding my breath, but also the Vikings have to stick and pick at 24. There's going to be some talent there. Enter 5 names, 5 players that if the Vikings have to stick and pick at 24, just run to the podium, get it done, right? And these are in no particular order. Well, maybe some order. Actually, if I had to rank them 1 through 5, I would go Emmanwori, Harmon, Zabel, Barron, Nolen. But they're all pretty close either way. And all 5 of these guys would either start or be high-level rotational contributors right away the rookie year and eventually be cornerstones of this Vikings team. So I think that even if the Vikings can't find a trade partner or can't find good value to trade down, they're going to be fine. They're going to be A-okay. So first off, Gray Zabel from NDSU, go Bison. He's been the apple of everyone's eye during this draft season. He's been a fast riser, 6'6", 310, great movement skills for his size. Senior Bowl star, great at the combine as well. Played left tackle for the Bison as well as moved around a little bit, but he does project a kick inside to guard and potentially even center down the line. 90.4 PFF grade in 2024, and a Senior Bowl, he did fantastic, just going up against higher level competition, certainly held his own. Great hands, great agility, a great communication with players that he just met, and I think that Zabel would slide in nicely at left guard. So Darisaw, Zabel, Ryan Kelly, Will Fries, Brian O'Neill would be an offensive line that can feed families. That would be an offensive line that launches 1,000 ships. It'd be good to go there. Nick Emmanwori. There's not enough that you can say about Nick Emmanwori before it becomes sounding hyperbolic, right? So absolute physical freak athlete, almost a perfect 10 on RAS, 6'3", 220, size, agility, speed, high football IQ, works his ass off. He's exactly everything that you would want, right? All-American, great downhill tackler, 86.8 PFF coverage grade as well, 4 interceptions. He's a Cam Chancellor clone. He's a 6'3" Bob Sanders, like we said before. And some of these players, obviously could go before 24, but if they're there, you're smashing that podium. You're just running that card up there and getting it, because the Vikings defensively. So Cam Beasley left. Harrison Smith's come back for one last ride. Theo Jackson is back in the mix. But the Vikings certainly could and should add at that safety spot. And also, I know the fans will see this. Oh, it's a makeup call for Kyle Hamilton. Maybe. Either way, he's just a damn good player. And then you got Derrick Harmon. I love Derrick Harmon, man. So 6'5", 313, formerly Michigan State, transferred to Oregon as part of that great defensive front. Well, great except for in the playoff against Ohio State. Although Harmon did have a decent game. But he's 6'5", 313, like we said. Anchor, active hands. He's a lunch pail dude, too. Like, he's someone that's going to put in that work, someone who's ascending as well. I think his best football is going to be in his next 5 to 7 years. Last year had 5 sacks, 45 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 55 pressures, and a 15.9% pressure rate, which is good. Led the nation for defensive line. Also an 80.5 PFF run defense grade. So he is a complete player, and I think that he shades of Cam Hayward. Where Hayward was a little bit slow getting out of the gates, I think that you could scale that to his college career. I think that Harmon has a chance to be a very special player, even with Allen, Hargrave, Phillips, Redmond, LDR in that defensive line mix. I think that right away you're going to see Harmon playing at least 60% of the snaps in 2025. Then you have Walter Nolen. So Walter Nolen was the numero uno recruit coming out of high school. Like, he was projected to be a superstar. Initially started at Texas A&M, transferred to Ole Miss. Like, it hasn't come together quite like people have expected. But Nolen, he's 6'3", 293, rock solid against the run. And the pass rush is certainly getting there. 35 pressures, 6.5 sacks last year. He and J.J. Pegues, who I wouldn't mind teaming up again in the National Football League. They did good things down there in Oxford. And with Nolen, to a degree, it is betting on potential. It is betting on the come, where he came in as a highly prized recruit. He has all these physical attributes, quick as the day is long, and also just gets after it. Like, absolutely dogged. I think that a lot like Harmon, you're betting on the ascent. Like I honestly could see Walter Nolen and Derrick Harmon becoming a Pro Bowl, All Pro type players, even as a late first round pick. And lastly, Jahdae Barron. So Barron might be the highest draft of all five of these guys. I think that a certain team, like maybe the Dolphins, take Barron at 13. But the Pride of Texas, hook him, baby, 5'11", 200. And it's almost unfair to call him a cornerback because he just lines up all over the place. He's a big nickel. He's a safety. He's outside, inside. He's everywhere, man. But physical, versatile. He's got Flores written all over him. And 90.7 PFF grade last year. 34.2 quarterback rating when thrown at, which is good. Also, 9 passes broken up, 5 interceptions, as well as 0 goose egg. D'Angelo Russell touchdowns allowed in coverage. You can move him all over the place, and you're going to be good to go. And a lot like Emmanwori, like Barron, you could just line him up wherever. Just like whatever the matchup is. Oh, the other team has a move tight end or a big slot. Got him. All right. We need some split safeties. Got that. And you need me on the outside. Got that too. Barron would be a ton of fun, man. So if the Vikings are forced to stick and pick, and one of these 5 are available, run the card in. And like I said, the back of the envelope rankings, like 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E. This might change from the beginning of the video too. Emmanwori, Harmon, Zabel, Barron, Nolen. Close enough. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. That's at 5 Vikings that, hey, if they're there, run the card in. Run to the podium. Get it done. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.